Now, let's move on, and I want to talk to you about some resources. Resources for research, resources for help. When you're exploring your next move, one of the best things you can do is do some research. Research could mean talking to other people, picking the brains of people who you admire and look up to, people who are more experienced or more successful than you in a particular field. If you're changing industries, one of the best things you can do is talk to people who are already in those fields, successful in those industries. But there's also online tools, library research. So here on this page, I want to draw your attention to a website called ONET. It's also known as onetonline.org. It's a government-sponsored website which has a huge array of resources about industries, jobs, companies, opportunities, salaries, you name it. It's a fantastic tool. It's free, so I would suggest that you take advantage of it. There are other websites that you'll see out there. For example, careeronestop.com, careeronestop.com, which is related to the CareerLink offices that you see across the state. There's something called My Skills, My Future, which is a great website. My Skills, My Future. mynextmove.org. Now, these are all websites that lend themselves to people who are exploring their transferable skills, and they show you how to apply your transferable skills in the best ways. There's also a publication called the Occupational Outlook Handbook. Occupational Outlook Handbook. It's one of these thick paperback books that has 1,000 pages of data. But it's good because it shows you growth, non-growth, areas expanding, areas that are contracting. You can find that at most libraries. The Dictionary of Occupational Codes is another one of these thick paperbacks with hundreds and hundreds of pages of data. What they do is they take every career and they ascribe a code to it. This can be helpful when doing research. So I suggest you look into that. There's also professional associations and organizations in your niche, in your industry. They tend to have repositories of information, data, research in your field. Certainly take advantage of them. Call the home office or contact the home office of the professional associations you belong to. Find out what kind of research and data they have available. There are organizations right here in Philadelphia like Select Greater Philadelphia, which offers economic development data. There's the Chambers of Commerce, which often have a lot of data that they can give you about industries and fields that are expanding. There's something called the Top Places to Work Institute, or Best Places to Work, I think it's called. Great data. How about fastest growing companies? Inc. Magazine, INC, Inc. Magazine publishes a list every year of the 500 fastest growing companies. What you could do is look at that list and highlight the ones that are in this region. If they're growing, that means there's opportunity. Perhaps you can use your transferable skills at some of these organizations. There may be other resources, other tools, other websites that you're aware of too. Let's not forget LinkedIn, which is a great resource, not just for connecting with people, but also to research companies, organizations, and industries. Another great tool is a book called the Book of Lists, which is published by the Philadelphia Business Journal, or any business journal in any city. But the Philadelphia Business Journal publishes a book every year. It's a large tabloid-sized paperback, a couple hundred pages, and it has lists, lists after lists after lists after lists of every industry, who they are, who are the players, what companies, who are the senior executives, how do you reach them. Great resource tool. You can buy it or look at it at your local library. The point here is do your homework, do your research, dig in deep and start to make correlations between the data and the kind of exercises we just filled out. What you offer, what they need. Make the connection.